Have you ever experienced sleep paralysis? I haven't, but I know what it is. And I've also seen it happen in real time. So for those that don't know, sleep paralysis is where somebody is asleep and then for some reason or another, maybe they feel a pressure on their chest. They wake up, but they can't get up. They can't speak, they can't move, but they can feel something holding them down. I think there's different versions where obviously individual experiences, whether people see things or hear things, those bits I don't know. But what I've seen is that the light beings can stop people in their tracks using what I would be calling sleep paralysis. But obviously during the day they're not in bed, they're physically moving around. They keep showing me symbolically, and it may mean something more to somebody else, but they keep showing me like a vessel or an avatar or a person. When you're looking from the head, the eyes, looking down to the feet, they always show me it from the perspective of somebody or something that's really, really tall, that the distance towards the feet or maybe the ground is quite a long way away. But they keep showing 2 feet, the head's just tilted down. But what they're really pointing out is when you look down at the 2 feet, you can't see what the 2 hands are doing. And when you try it, you kind of look down and it's almost like the arms or the hands push back, so you can only see the feet, not the hands. That's what they're showing me in regards to what's going on. They can see things from the not even just like higher perspective, they are above looking down. And so what they say is a lot of the things that we're getting caught up in and feels being done to us, we're not able to see. We can see the feet, but we can't see what the hands are doing. A lot of what's being done by the light beings, alien contact, whatever you want to call it, because they're saying that a lot of it's getting blended into one, and this is where the confusion is. It's the light beings maybe being called aliens. They don't see themselves as aliens because they've always been here. But with the harvesting, which I've got to be careful I'm being told to not go down that route for now. But yes, that is something that's happening. But people are filling in the blanks into what they believe it is, and that's not the case. I have been told that will be able to speak on it, but just not yet. There's something as well about all migrants and everything that's riling people up lately, or for ages. But they said that there is a purpose and a reason for that, which is also we can see the feet, but we can't see what the hands are doing. That's the type of thing that they're speaking on, that our governments, as we know, do know quite a lot and are holding things back. And they are going to, the light beings are going to start sharing some stuff that can be proved, just to make the playing field that little bit even. There's a lot of buck passing that's going on, that it's easy to say, oh, they've stopped us awakening, or they've done this to us, or they're doing that. But what they show is when people's minds think or accept, oh, something's happening to us, they are coming from the aspect of, oh, it's all church-going people, everyone that's good-natured and so on. But that's not the case. That's not the people that are being targeted, so to say, by aliens, light beings, and so on. So it makes me think that when it does start coming out properly what's going on, and people are able to see between the confusion of the information that's being put out, that would their perspective change about harvesting if they knew that it was only happening to those that were the real bad people with bad intentions? No, it doesn't make it right. But if it's against you or them, isn't it better that it's them? That's how they put it to me anyway. Things are going dark, but it's not an awakening, it's a clearing up process. That's what's happening now. There's something to do with the prison system, that's a big part of it. Prison systems are being cleared out and making room for new. Something to do with the light beings, that with the harvesting or cohabiting of bodies, let's say, which I've always not really believed in, but from now what they've shown me, that yes, somebody's still there, but they're being accompanied, so to say. And it's not even the same like we understand possession. It's different. This isn't spirit possession. These are active beings carrying out a purpose and a function, and those who have already placed no regard over their lives and others, they are the vessels that's being used. There's a when we're hearing transmutation of energy, that's a real thing. And when you think of those that have got real dark intentions towards others, that's the energies that are being taken and transmuted by the light beings. So there's a lot that when we're hearing it, we're taking it a certain way. But like they're saying that everything's getting muddled and confused. So that's why they're starting to come forward and be more present, so that they can wipe clean a lot of the intentional misinformation, distortions that are pushing through heavy right now. People don't know what to believe or what dots to connect their self afterwards. They know a certain part, but they're not sure how to expand on it. That's why the light beings are coming forward now, and they're going to start showing things in the physical, so that those that are maybe not the top scientists, just everyday ordinary people that have positioned themselves ready to receive further knowledge, those are the people that are going to get it. But those are the ones that are going to do something good with it, not what we've just been seeing through the readings that I've been covering before, of how people have manipulated our minds or information that they've programmed into us. Everyday people that are using our thirst for knowledge, using it against us or getting us to look a different way. Those are the people that are going to be used as the examples. The light beings, plasma beings, whatever you want to call them, they are here, they are moving around with their crafts, their ships, their whatevers. They're not all crafts like people were seeing in videos. I've not seen them as such, but they let me know when they are around. You can hear them. They're not always silent. They do have, they do make sound. But that's at particular times when feels like I want to say when they're docking, or they're it's not even landing, because they don't land, they just always hover. They don't need to land. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to say, but I feel that if you're seeing things within these clouds that I video, these are taken to go with the messages that they bring forward. At the minute, just feeling I need to speak and get some things out, and then the more comfortable that I get with what I'm allowed to say and share, and obviously that's not going to be so flagged and restricted from what I'm talking about, then it will become easier. But when you're looking at the video clouds that accompany these messages, if you're open to seeing, you will see things. And they're saying to to view it a little bit like a teacup reading or something, or you'll see a face, or you'll see a face maybe looks like a loved one that's passed, or you'll see alien species, or you'll see dimensional beings, or whatever it may be. It's all here. And within these clouds, they do come forward and show themselves, and then they show snippets of situations that are happening. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that with you for today, and hopefully I can start giving you bits of proof that maybe you're calling out to ask, you're needing something to expand your research that little bit more. So send out those thoughts, and hopefully then I can give an answer to that. Obviously I'm not going to know what you're asking, but there'll be something in what I'm saying, or something that you'll see within the clouds that will click for you. Okay.